What's up? Today we're using balls to get our workout on. We are doing a full body workout using, this is a slam ball. It does not bounce. This is a ball that bounces, so I'm not going to slam it to the ground. I know that most of you have some type of ball at home, whether it's a workout ball or some kind of kid ball, and I promise you this workout that we're going to do today is fully functional. You can change it up, whether you're using a ball that bounces, a medicine ball, slam ball, or a kid's ball. So I'm going to be progressing the exercise so that you can make it your own, so you're still able to get an awesome workout on with whatever ball you're using. Before we get into our workout, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss another awesome workout again, and hit the bell below so you're always notified of the videos. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, so starting to get our bodies warmed up with some toe taps. Just hopping around the ball, tapping your toe on the ball. We want to warm up our upper body too, so make sure you get those arms moving back and forth because we are doing a full body workout today. If you don't like jumping or you experience leakage or heaviness in your pelvis, just take the jump out and just tap your toe on the ball. All right, squat with a press up, picking up that ball. Make sure that you're in good squat form, so you're keeping your back straight, you're not hunching over, your shoulders aren't rounded, and you don't want to tuck your booty under, okay? Make sure if you feel that's happening, then reduce the weight of the ball or do it without the ball. As you press that ball up, make sure you're not leaning backwards, okay? Keeping your ribs down. All right, shot put. This was my favorite sport, track and field sport in high school. So what we're doing is we are putting that ball. So we are pushing, using our chest, using our arms, biceps and triceps to push that ball forward. Look, we are not throwing the ball upward. It is just out forward in front of us. So what you want to do is make sure that your hand is flexed and you're pushing it with the palm of your hand. You are not doing any fancy wrist action or anything with your fingers here. You want to use that palm, the base of your hand to push that ball forward. All right, squat with an overhead toss. So kind of similar to what we were doing earlier. So we're squatting down and just throwing that ball up. So I'm starting with the slam ball and I'm just gonna let that ball drop to the ground. Again, getting into a proper squat to pick it up, not hunching my shoulders, not rounding my shoulders forward when I'm picking it up. Make sure when you pick up that ball, you're pushing through your heels all the way up and exhaling as you push that and throw that ball overhead. If you don't have a heavy ball, I've modified this to just a toss and catch. So since I'm not using a slam ball here, I'm not gonna let it fall to the ground because it'll just bounce. So I'm just doing a semi-squat here, throwing it up and catching it. This ball's only 8 pounds, so it's easy enough to catch.
How it flows so very free.
Ball slams. One of the first exercises I learned how to do with this slam ball, and I love it because it makes me feel so incredibly powerful. If you are somebody that has so much aggression to work out, this is the exercise for you. So again, another full squat. I'm gonna press that ball up overhead and really slam that ball to the ground. And make sure when you slam it down, you're getting into a squat again. So you don't wanna just push that ball up overhead and throw it down because you don't wanna throw your back out. So make sure you are slamming it at the same time you're getting into a squat. Again, once you've picked up the ball, make sure you keep it close to you. And so I've modified this again. If you don't have a heavy ball, what I've done is just holding that ball. I got an 8-pound ball out in front of me, and I'm just almost like a hammer blow, and just kind of simulating slamming that ball down, but not letting go of it. All right, now it's time to get in some core work. So I'm doing some plank rolls here. So getting into a plank with wide legs. And I think I'm moving my hips more than I would like to be in this exercise. The key is to keeping your legs apart and then rolling that ball without rotating or rocking your hips side to side. And you can see I was rocking a little too much. So I modified it down to a plank on my knees, and you can still roll that ball side to side. All right, mountain climbers. I was playing around with this a little bit here. And first I started the mountain climbers out with both hands on the ball, and the ball was kind of getting a little away from me. I was getting a little bit difficult. So I slowed it down, and then I changed it so that I was just doing my mountain climbers on one hand and then rolling the ball side to side and then using my other hand. And I found this was the best bet. I was able to keep my hips the most steadiest, and the ball wasn't getting away from me. And again, if you want, you can modify that by taking the ball away. Ooh, jump squats. These are killer. If you want to totally feel the burn, this is it. Doing jump squats is hard enough, but let alone holding a 20-pound ball. All right, so when you hold this ball, make sure this ball is nice and tight. You got that ball against your chest, and you have got it really nice and tight, so it's not gonna fall out from your hands. And again, if you have that heaviness or urinary leakage happening, you want to take that jump out. All right, so we're doing some lunges here, lunging forward and backwards, and I'm twisting to the side. I felt a little bit kind of rusty doing this. I haven't done too many twists side to side, actually. It's been quite a long time. So I feel kind of awkward doing this one today. So it just shows me that I need to work on that a little bit more. So then I get into my overhead lunges, which I felt so much more comfortable doing. But as you can see, I'm getting a little bit tired because usually I'd be using the 20-pound ball and keeping that 20-pound ball overhead, but I'm getting tired. So I'm just using that 8-pound ball and I'm just lunging forward. Make sure when you're doing that lunge, you bring that back knee close to the floor, and don't let your front knees go over the front toes. We want to push through the front heel and not the toes, because we don't want to injure our knees. All right, push-ups. Of course, had to work in some push-ups here. I like rolling the ball side to side with one hand on the ball and doing the push-up off the ground. And then I've modified it. I don't like to call them girl push-ups because this is not a girl push-up. I like to, just change it up, do it on my knees. And I just took the ball out for a little bit here as well.
Whew. I'm beat, moms. That was a tough workout, and it only took us 15, 20 minutes. And I only went through it once. I wanted to give you this workout because I know many of my moms, my clients, they only have a very limited time to get through workouts, and I wanted to give you a full body circuit in one shot. If you can go through this again, awesome. If not, I know you're feeling it. I know you're sweating. I got the sweat marks, but it's okay because it shows that I'm working. And make sure to subscribe below so you never miss another awesome sweaty workout again. I'll see you next time.